Bruce drop him off. If you don't know Bruce drop him off, I don't know. You've been under a rock. He's low key like the modern age Soluminati. If you don't know Soluminati, you've definitely been under a rock. But yeah, Bruce dropped him off. Beef with DDG for a while. If you don't know who he is, he's hilarious. He used to be in I guess, kind of like a content group with Cosinet and Your Rage. But we about to watch the fact that he's back. Oh, baby. Hey, what up, Jay? Hey, we about to watch the fact that he's back. It's about to be crazy, baby.
Make your browser
Hold
fast.
up. Wait a minute. What up,
Make your
Jay?
browser safe.
So Bruce has finally returned.
Hey, like I just said, Bruce Drop Him Off is back. It's about to get nuts in the content world, baby.
To streaming a few days ago, and as we all expected, he had a very successful first few streams back, but seeing him return has only made me realize how wrong he proved the entire internet who wants
Bruce Drop Him Off is back, bro. For everybody that think that DDG cooked him, he just vanished, hey, obviously not, because I heard some good news about his first stream back. I did not catch his first stream back, but just know, I know, that boy went crazy.
Called him crazy for some of the things he was saying. You see, even though some of the things Bruce was saying months ago may have come off very negatively, it turns out that since his long departure from social media, a lot of things he once predicted or claimed have now come to light, which has made not only the internet, but a few people who he also had problems with switch up as well.
Sometimes you're right, just not right now, man.
What happened with Bruce anyway, Chad? Did he just disappear?
I low-key do not like SQC. Everybody know it. I feel like SQC is like a D1 hater, bro. Like, I'll tell you what SQC does. SQC got a lot of money. Let me tell you this. SQC got a lot of money, and he thinks the fact that he has a lot of money, he can just like, oh, I got this, or I got this amount of Bitcoin. And he feels like he can just bully anybody. I don't really like SQC. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Not a big fan of him. Maybe he is joking, but I feel like he just a hater, bro. Because he's not cool like these other creators. Yeah, he might got more money, but SQC, you not cool. Nobody want to meet you, bro. Like, you're weird. You got a lot of money, but you're still weird. Having a lot of money don't change the fact that you're a weird guy. I'm just saying.
Chat, I feel like he might have been too real for the industry, low-key. Chat, now that I look back at it, chat, yeah,
he is.
He might have been too real.
Hey, W Glaze SQC, what you talking about, ugly boy?
More ready to hear the truth.
But how exactly did these people switch up?
For real, Jay. Straight up.
How has Bruce's return been thus far? Well, that's probably what you're here to figure out. But first, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the Trap House with the biggest rap.
This is coming from A Bando. Make sure you check out his content if you want to watch it without my commentary. But of course you wouldn't do that. You here to hear your boy. You know what I'm saying? You here to vibe with your boy. Let's go.
And while you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord
server. For sure. Shout out A Bando.
Member of the community.
Shout out A Bando.
That being said, let's get into why the internet loves Bruce Drop Him
Off. I love Bruce.
Okay, so to start, by now most of you should know who Bruce Drop Him Off is.
Yes, sir.
At one point, and arguably still is, one of the biggest streamers in the world. He originally built his career off of trolling within the 2K community, but as time progressed, he also progressed as a streamer as well. He was always improving his content and coming up with great ideas over the years, and he went from being the annoying kid trolling on 2K to becoming one of the most respected streamers in the industry. Throughout the years, he's always prioritized one thing in his career, and it wasn't money.
There's only a handful of creators I ever collab with. A few of them will be Soluminati, Bruce Drop Him Off, Duke Dennis, Ray, Agent. Everybody else, I would collab with you, but we have to get to know each other a little bit better. But them people right there feel solid to me. And yeah, man. Hey, he one of them guys I feel like he funny, he joke, but he just real, he himself. And I respect that for real. It's only a certain small amount of people that's like Bruce Drop Him Off, like Soluminati. You feel me? There's only a certain little bit of people like that, bro. That money don't change them.
Clothes. Instead, he focused on building a strong core audience, which became known as his community, DEO. See, over time, DEO became a very strong part of Bruce's success.
You know what? I didn't used to like him, but then I grew to figure out, like, you know what? I feel like he just real. He don't never come off as hating to me. So, you know, I just feel like he real.
His chat became more than just the average chat. They actually ended up becoming a strong part of his content. Whether it was him going through Reddit posts or simply doing text-to-speech confessions, it's without a doubt that DEO has for sure helped Bruce get to where he's at today.
Yes,
In
sir.
fact, they seem to be the only people on the internet that Bruce could lean on throughout his entire departure away from social media. You see, at one point, Bruce was loved by many people within the streaming community, and he's often regarded as the bridge that brought two completely different sides of Twitch together. Like before him, there weren't many streamers at all that you would see doing a collab with a streamer like Misgift, while also being able to do a collab with a streamer like Duke Dennis. In better times, he was the person that helped bring together what was once known as the Poggers and the WNL community. And these two communities colliding would basically become the normal on today's Twitch.
Wait, so what do you do for a living?
What you talking about, Jay? I'm lying. What I lie about?
Explaining complex
What I
topics
lie
can
about,
be
Jay?
challenging.
What you talking about?
Highlight
Cub?
the text you want to simplify and let Grammarly rewrite it. Grammarly makes your message
I'm a referee. Nah, it's a men's basketball league. I'm from South Carolina, so like I'm a referee in a men's basketball league.
Yo, Misgift talking to Duke Dennis is like, this is one of the things I would never ever think would happen. Like, this is literally the weirdest conversation I have ever listened to.
What talking about collabing with Duke Dennis? I would, bro. We both from South Carolina. What you talking about? He lived like 30 minutes, he grew up 30 minutes north where I live, bro. Yeah, man, I rock with Duke.
Life.
I forgot about Duke
Bruce
if I
being
didn't say
such a
Duke.
popular and loved streamer, building a core audience and unifying an entire platform, how exactly did all of this love that he once had all over the internet turn into nothing but hate?
Yeah, W Duke,
it
bro.
really all began back in spring of 2023, around the time Bruce hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. On the night
Hey,
he
low key though, I'm gonna be real with you. My goal is more to become a YouTuber than a streamer. I like streaming, let me not get it wrong, but YouTube has always been my dream, like to become a YouTuber more than a streamer. But I do stream, and that will suffice to keep me to where like, your boy ain't gotta work. If I ever become big, and keep it the way your boy ain't gotta work. But that YouTube, I like to be able to turn that camera on and turn that camera off. A lot of content creators now, they be doing these subathons, they be doing these 24 hours. I'm not big on that. That's like a rare occasion that I do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Some IRL stuff, it's a rare occasion. I do it every once in a while. But to do it all the time, nah, cause I'm good on that.
was meant to celebrate accomplishing this milestone, he ended up in a Discord call with two of his closest friends at the time, G.O.A.T and Castanet, and these two would eventually end up inviting DDG to the call in hopes of squashing a very minor beef that Bruce and DDG had at the time. But this whole thing ended up going terribly and will only further the ongoing problems that the two of them had.
But I can respect to where you want to have a real life conversation.
Conversation
Wait, pause.
before,
I just
right?
had 30K subs. DDG still at 700. Yo, chat. Thank you for the
30K, chat.
Thank you for the 30K.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay, listen. I have a question.
He's so childish, bro. Hey, Bruce so childish, bro. Like, what? He childish, bro.
Beyond this streaming shit, I'ma see this nigga, bro. See what he doing, bro. Like,
Look, that's one person I feel like you can try to like beef with, cuz, but he just so funny. It's like, bro, you in, cuz. You in. You in. You got it. You got it, big dog. You got it. You know what I'm saying? Bruce is just one of the type of dudes, bro.
Bruce, I got a question for you, Bruce. I have a question for you. Come back to your
Imagine the legendary, not trying to start nothing, but imagine the legendary beef between like someone like Soul Illuminati and Bruce chop him off. Bruh. Oh my God. It can just stay internet though. Let's not make it real, like for real life, but like, bro, that would be so hilarious, bro.
Come back to your
After all of this took place, it started seeming like Bruce could not keep his name out of drama at all. And this would only further after he switched over to the Kick streaming platform. You see, when this whole platform war was going on, it seemed like the streamers who were on the different platforms started beefing as well, because this is where some of the tensions began arising with streamers like Bruce and Castanet. Shortly after switching over to Kick, everything would begin going downhill for Bruce after some damaging DMs would get leaked of him this and a bunch of popular
GGs.
streamers such as Aiden Ross, Asho Speed,
GGs.
even his closest friends, Casanat and Rage. Those messages getting leaked really hurt everything that Bruce had
Yeah,
going
GG,
on.
Cole.
After this, he started receiving a lot of hate online. People began calling him things like a snake, and it really just started to pile up, which ultimately led to Bruce becoming less consistent and his viewership steadily dropping. Now, I personally don't believe that the viewership decrease had anything to do with him being in drama or the messages.
Probably not.
Things like that. I think it had everything to do with him just streaming on Kick, because once he returned back to Twitch a little while later, his viewership will once again skyrocket. But unfortunately,
And you know
even with
what?
his viewership,
That's a blessing to be able to have, like, you to be able to take a break and for you to come back and you get a warm welcome. You know what I'm saying? That's like a man. When you go to work, as a man, you go to work, you come home, you tired, your woman waiting on you with a meal cooked. You know what I'm saying? It's like that welcome home type of feel, like, dang, this woman really been, you know what I'm saying, locked in with me while I'm gone or whatever, and I come back to a warm welcome, man. Hey, that's life right there, bro.
going back up, the hatred that he was receiving on the internet practically stayed the same. At the time, every opinion Bruce had was basically looked at as hating, whether he was talking about streamers viewbotting. Everyone looked at this like he was just hating, or he was
It's
jealous
true though,
because he
man.
fell
People do
off
be
and other people were
viewbotting.
doing good. It was just always looked at very negatively. But now, months later, everyone on the internet is starting to realize that viewbotting within the streaming industry is actually a very real problem.
So stop view buying. Everybody in the streaming industry, stop view buying, bro. Like I'm talking to y'all as the streamers. Y'all know who I'm talking to too, bro.
That's green,
stop
boy.
Trying to make y'all selves seem bigger than what y'all is, bro. Just work.
And that's true. Whatever I say, yeah.
For that shit, gang.
But you see, that wasn't the only thing that Bruce was getting hate for.
They just don't like Bruce because I feel like they know Bruce like exposing everybody. That's why I think like they don't really like it. They don't like they streamers living like this facade of this bubble of like, oh, it's like an unspoken rule. We view blah 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 blah, but he exposing it. So and he's like a Kanye West of the streaming world. You feel me? People don't like that. People don't like that.
Also ended up in a beef with the entire FaZe clan after people started coming into his chat spamming Lacey live, which was originally just meant to be a troll, but he ended up completely crashing out and snapping on FaZe in general.
Nigga, you think I give a f if Lacey is live? Nigga, f that fat white ass nigga. You think I give a f? Nigga, f FaZe.
This ended up sparking a
Dang.
reply from the
He did
former
crash out a little
FaZe
bit now, I ain't gonna lie.
which led to the two of them getting into like a back and forth on social media that lasted for a few days.
What?
Yo, just know I'm smacking the shit.
What? Okay. Oh.
And fucking your bitch.
For real?
But I'm gonna take one. Watch. I'm gonna make an example out of you. We both know that I'm fucking your girl first thing tonight, tomorrow.
But you see, during that night that exchange took place, Bruce had mentioned that FaZe has something on the way involving
Wow.
crypto. But you guys know, crypto and content creators has always been like a weird, sketchy thing.
Hate, bro. And just wait until y'all see that crypto shit that they up to,
Yeah.
twin. They got something cooking, twin. That's why all these trying to. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna say too much. I'ma just laugh for right now, bro, because y'all don't get it. So I'ma just laugh, bro. But just remember what the fuck I'm talking about, bro.
Listen.
All right?
He knew the play before the play was even drawn up. You know what I'm saying? Bruce knew the play before the play was even drawn up. A lot of content creators ran that skip-do scam, but people, that skip-do, ran that crypto scam, but people just overlook it. The Paul brothers did it. You know what I'm saying? The Paul brothers definitely did it. So it's like, ain't nobody saying nothing about that. People still support them, you know. And now FaZe did it or FaZe Banks did it. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. But when certain people doing it, like the hot tour girl, oh, they try to throw them under the bus, oh, you're a trash person. But when your favorite content creator do it, oh, it's okay. Well, let's just forget. I got amnesia. No, it's still the same. It should be like the same punishment for everybody, bro. I'm just saying. And that's the way it should be, bro. For real. I'm just saying.
That's all I'ma do.
He called the play before it
laugh.
even drawn
Sure
up.
enough, months later, FaZe Banks, the person who he was having this exchange with, would go viral all over social media for being involved in an alleged crypto scam with some type of like pump and dump scheme that he tried to pin on Aiden Ross, and
That's
this
messed
all
up,
led
boy.
to him stepping down as the FaZe CEO due to the hate he was receiving online. So while all of this was unfolding in the eyes of the internet, Bruce was completely offline. He wasn't streaming at all, he wasn't posting videos, there was no content being posted at all from Bruce Drop Him Off. The most that the internet would see is a random fit pic maybe once every 2 or 3 months, but even with him being on this extended hiatus, it will only help fans realize that maybe Bruce wasn't some crazy addict who was hating on everything. Instead, maybe, just maybe, he actually had a point all along. And when people came to this realization, that's when Bruce really started to win the internet back over. Even streamers like XQC
he called it out though.
Admit that he personally thought that Bruce was a bit too real for the streaming world.
What happened with Bruce anyway, Chad? Did he just disappear? Chat, I feel like he might have been too real for the industry, low-key. Chat, now that I look back at the chat, yeah, chat, he might have been too real. People weren't ready to hear.
But you know what though? SQC kind of been saying it too. He gives me hater-esque vibes, but he's right too, because he was talking about how like, what, you talking about ViewBot? Nah, I'm good. I stay with my 1 or 2 viewers rather than ViewBot. But it's like, he was saying people were ViewBotting, but it's like, bro, at the end of the day, I get it, it's true, and it's the truth, but it's like telling the kid about the Tooth Fairy or Santa Claus. Just let them live in their little illusions for a little bit, man. Like, let these people live in their illusions. They still the top streamers, but it does affect us streamers at the bottom. So I do understand. You know what I'm saying? I do understand that, you know.
So basically, in my eyes, this is really like a prime example of not knowing what you have until it's gone, and that it in this situation was gone for basically a year. There was always growing optimism that he was going to return at some point. In fact, the entire DEO got pump faked a few times. I think the pump fake that fooled everyone was the most recent message that he had put into his offline chat, where he claimed that he was going to see us within a week. And throughout that entire week, fans were up in his offline chat just waiting for him to spark a stream, and that stream never ended up happening. But he ended up making it all up to his community and the rest of the internet on September the 11th. He had put out a tweet from his burner around 1 p.m. saying that he was happy to let us know that a hashtag say was coming later today.
But they put
For those of you that don't know, every time before Bruce goes live, he always tweets out say from his main account. It's kind of tradition at this point.
Booking.com has all kinds of stays because some love a sunny resort.
Ain't nobody who care about no Booking.com.
So when fans
shut up, trying to advertise vacation. I don't take no vacation. I stream every day.
Saw this, they ended up getting their hopes up, and this time he didn't disappoint. Bruce had finally went live for the first time in ages, and the energy was a lot different than it was around the time he left. He was being showered with love, peaking at over 50,000 viewers and
big
getting
numbers,
over 10,000 subs.
And you know what? He don't view bot. Think about that, chat. Cuz does not view bot. 50K not view bot, it is insane. I say 2K not view bot is insane. To me. So hey, life, baby.
His very first return stream.
You know what? I need to give me a soundboard. I need a soundboard that I can just press a button and be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna invest in that. I'm gonna invest in it.
During the stream, of course, he would try his best to keep the energy very positive, even telling fans how much he's grown as a person over his 9-month departure.
Your boy got saved, man. Your boy got saved, all right?
You know what I'm saying,
Jake? Probably one of the greatest moments in my life. Can't even lie, right? I was very, very, very proud of myself for like taking this step. All right. Now, my testament is crazy, bro.
He got baptized. You see it over here on the right side. Hey, W mans, bro. W mans.
I just wanted all, like, I just hated the fact that I had such a negative heart at one point in time, you know?
Yeah, understandable.
When my favorite thing to do is to make people smile. That wasn't me, bro, at all. Like, at all. Like, it's just, bro, you realize a lot about yourself when you put yourself in solitude.
Now, with this return, as I said, everything was basically completely different. Like, even if
this bro got the Glocky back here with the pistols. Y'all see what I see right here? Little Glocky right here up under the Yeezys. That's like a Glocky case. You feel me? He got that switchy on him. I see you, A-Bando.
People he was beefing with when he left started showing a lot of love, starting with DDG. Now, DDG was probably Bruce's biggest beef thus far.
DDG low-key just want to stay. Y'all know how I feel about DDG, man. Let me not even get into that, bro. All right, let me not even get into it.
His career, which is why it was kind of weird seeing DDG show this love, because even over the course of the 9 months Bruce was gone, DDG was constantly kicking Bruce while he was down. Literally probably making an entire video of the trolling DDG was doing like the entire time. Like they even got into a minor back and forth while he was off the internet. I don't even know how that's possible. But at the end of the day, when he returned, DDG did end up showing him some love by gifting him some subscribers.
DDG, thank you for the 20 get the subs.
Which is a technique that he did tell his students about in Streamers University, and he also used this method with Soluminati.
Yeah, I seen DDG going.
Hey, Soluminati, Bruce drop them off. Two of the same sides of the coin. Them are two people you do not want to beef with at any point in your life. No matter if you're as big as Castanet, as big as Mr. Beast, you do not want to beef with Soluminati or Bruce drop them off. Just don't do it. You gonna get embarrassed.
Bro, listen, no bad blood towards DDG, none of that. I see, bro.
He about to say doo-doo garbage, I'm telling you. Look, he about to say doo-doo garbage. Watch it. Because he stopped for a second.
One thing y'all got to understand about this DDG.
Listen.
No bad blood towards
That mouth was setting up for doo-doo garbage. But hey, I ain't trying to spread no beef. He said he putting down the battle flags. It is what it is. Peace, man. Peace, love, and prosperity.
DDG, none of that. I see, bro. One thing y'all gotta understand about this DDG. He's a master at content, bro.
Yeah, that's
so far,
true.
It seems like this method has been working for DDG because it did squash the beef with him and So, and now it seems like it's working with Bruce as well. Because when he gifted those subs, Bruce didn't say anything negative about him. He hasn't trolled him yet. It's basically been all positive, which led to DDG going live the next day to officially squash the beef with Bruce on his end.
You know what's crazy? The fact I know this is why Bruce moved on, because dude, oh my bad, no disrespect, but I was about to say it myself, but DDG got a lot going on for us, like with that show and stuff that I did a video on. So it is very easy to troll him in a way. But he said, hey, you know what? I'm the bigger man. I'm baptized now. I'm moving on in life, and that's all right, man. I never want to beef with anybody on the internet because I've seen real beef. It's just people talking jokes to each other. I see it like just throwing little jokes at each other. You ain't got to get personal like the way DDG did with Reggie and all that situation. That's too much. You ain't got to do all that. But shouts out to all these guys, for real. I wish to be at the stature and the level any of these guys are at, regardless of what I think about them.
Yeah, if y'all think I'm still holding a grudge about some shit from a year ago.
Build a website you love.
Come on, hey Mendo.
With Wix.
Come on, cuz. You killing me with these ass on
words.
But y'all gotta understand, like, and I'm sure he can say the same thing.
That's facts.
Bro, this got real lives, real motion going on.
Yeah.
Like it ain't that.
See,
deep.
I need a soundboard. I'm like,
that deep. And one thing I will say that I respect. When me and him was doing our little going back and forth online, he ain't never brought up no.
That's
family.
facts.
He ain't
That's
never
facts.
brought
I
up
respect that.
The girl I was with at the time, he ain't never brought up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never brought up nothing that was.
And you know
like,
what? You know what's crazy about that? And I'm gonna tell you what the difference is. At that point, DDG beef with Soluminati. Soluminati got a little bit personal, just a little bit, but he beefing with grown men. When you beef with like, no disrespect to Reggie, you know what I'm saying? But when you beef with kids, bro, or people who just became adults, they like to get too personal, bro. They like to bring up stuff that ain't got nothing to do with who I am, bro. That's just a situation going on in my life, bro. That it gets too personal, bro. I don't think it should be like that. I think you should be directing your hate directly at that person, not to the people around it. You know what I'm saying? No collateral damage.
over the line, and I ain't either. You feel me? So it really, it's never been that deep whatsoever. It was roasting me about sub counts. Like, who gives a At the end of the day.
Now, to my knowledge, Bruce hasn't replied to anything DDG said during that stream at all. Obviously, he thanked him for the gifted subs, but other than that, he hasn't really said much about DDG. But the love for Bruce wouldn't stop at DDG, because even Lacey, a person who literally caused the entire beef with FaZe, even he would end up giving Bruce his flowers in a recent stream as well.
Had to hook him up the mouse.
Is one of the only people who could sit at a desk for 10 hours and keep an entire chat engaged.
You know what though? Because Bruce is entertainment, bro. Some of these guys are just like, they stream, they're a little funny, they got a little bit going on, but certain people are just pure entertainment, like him and Soluminati, you know what I'm saying? Duke. Certain people, Agent, I'm a big fan of Agent. Agent from AMP, big fan of him. It's just the way they know how to talk and their conversation pieces, they can keep the people engaged regardless of what they're doing. And those are pure creators to me, like natural creators. You ain't got to do too much. And if I didn't mention your name, that don't mean I'm throwing no hate at you or sneak this. And I'm just saying these are people that's coming to my mind, off the top of my mind. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? They're just pure entertainment, bro.
Without having to go IRL.
That's facts. That's facts. W. Lacey.
Now, I'm going to be honest.
W.
I
Lacey.
do love the positivity and everything that's going on. I love that the internet is back siding with Bruce. But I must say, I do think it's a little fake that all of these streamers are showing love. It's not even about like holding grudges or anything like that. It's more so from a standpoint of like, I don't think these streamers would be showing as much love if Bruce came back averaging like 3K viewers. Like
that's true. I already knew what he was going to say.
Or something like that. Because when I say like he was getting kicked while he was down the whole time.
Because if them numbers wasn't what them numbers was, and this even happened with me. Like, I'm streaming on Twitch right now. I ain't got nobody. I got like one person watching me. But when I'm on TikTok, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 90, 100 people watching me. But the people who know me know that I'm going to be the same person no matter if I got nobody watching me. Because this is what I love to do. I love to do this kind of content. So, you know what I'm saying? I do it for the love of it, not for the money of it. So, you know, people try to kick you when you're down. That's all I'm saying. I'm yapping.
Kicked while he was down. So to wrap it up, thus far, the return of Bruce has been going great. He's definitely flipped the switch for his entire career. So far in just 2 streams, he's averaged 30,000 viewers.
W.
He
Bruce.
had over 70,000 viewers with that as well. And not to mention, he's also gained nearly 20,000 subscribers. These are literally numbers that Bruce was pulling like in the early prime of his career. And not to mention, he's doing all of this while the Mafia-thon is going on and while Speed is doing a whole marathon tour as well. So while it still may be a bit too early to tell exactly how this is going to pan out, to me, I think it's fair to say that we're definitely going to see Bruce get back into like the prime of his career, where he was one of the biggest desktop streamers. But that's just my personal opinion. As you guys know, the only opinion that really matters to me is you guys' opinion.
W.A. Bando.
Be sure to comment down below and let me know how do you feel about this entire situation. Do you guys think the love Bruce has been seeing from these streamers are genuine? How do you feel about his return? Do you think he'll stick around this time? Just be sure to let me know.
I think him coming back is great. It's a nice balance to content right now. He definitely has that dynamic that's pure and genuine. It's like Soluminati 2.0. You feel me? Him coming back's a great thing. Is it pure? I don't want to say for everyone. I feel like some people do appreciate Bruce like I do. I appreciate him as that other dynamic to streaming. But I feel like some of them are just riding the wave like a lot of them do. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that ain't up to me. What y'all think about it? How y'all feel about Big Bruce coming back? You feel me? Big dog Bruce coming back, man. Let me know at the bottom. I'm probably going to post this on YouTube. Until the next time, it's been your boy, Rado Rizzo. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.